Testing. Testing 1 2. Testing. Testing 1 2. 30 minutes away from kickoff here in Cherokee tonight. Your football contest tonight between the Cherokee Chiefs and the Balko Forgan Bulls. Tonight is homecoming for the Chiefs. Homecoming pregame festivities fixing to kick off here in about 2 minutes. So we will have this streamed. You guys will be able to see. We'll see what's going on here. If you can't hear, I will try to do my best to talk about each person and what they're doing and who they are and so forth. But anyways, looking at about just 30 minutes. Looks like they are getting the Queen contestants lined up to the west of us here in their golf carts. Cheerleaders, football players on the field there to get ready to go out. So kind of scurrying around here to make some last minute changes or whatever, if you will. So we'll be back with you here in a bit. About the time they start rolling out, I'll come back to you. We'll be back in just a little bit.
726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/.
Back with you here as they are cheerleaders and players are taking the field here. Probably going to do the old Cherokee heart, I would imagine. We've pretty much done the exact same formation on homecoming since the early 90s, since I was in school. So, you know, it's worked, so they just keep on doing it. Your 2023 homecoming king candidates are number 80, Jake Whitesides, number 15, Zachary Heller, and number 5, Kai McHenry. You guys have probably heard me say this the last couple years, but, you know, it kind of tugs at my heart a little bit to see these boys out here, these seniors. These are boys that I coached as second, third, and fourth graders in our Pee Wee program, you know, and it just seemed like it was yesterday. And so here they are as seniors tonight, taking the field for the last time on homecoming. Great group of kids right there. You know, very proud of all three of those kids, and good leaders here for our boys, and really good to see them out there. So Our first queen candidate they're bringing out here is Hope Jordan.
Three-time national qualifier in FCCLA Virtual Business Challenge, College Board's National Award for Rural and Small Town Recognition, NWTC Biomed.
Hope's going to be escorted by Kai McHenry.
Her hobbies are spending time playing
You will see them here shortly coming into your screen.
trying new recipes, and spending time with her friends and annoying her brother. Her future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University to pursue a degree
It's always interesting to see or to listen to,
and become a medical.
what everybody's
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Hope Jordan.
likes and dislikes and thoughts and plans and stuff are, And
Her this evening is Mr. Kai McHenry.
nice to see if they go on and kind of stick to what they
Sister Jaylee.
said they wanted to be in their homecoming bio.
Activities and honors include playing football, basketball, and track, and he won Student of the Month in 2022.
Pretty good crowd here so far. I know we'll have a lot more people trickling in here before game time, but
His future plans are to attend Southwestern.
definitely a lot of friends and family in the stands here for these kids out here for the homecoming court tonight.
Our next homecoming queen candidate is Holly Reese Bockelman. Holly is the 18-year-old daughter of Jeremy and Natalie Bockelman. And
Holly
Hannah
Bockelman
Miller.
is our next queen candidate.
Siblings are Haley, Hannah, Houston, Harrison, Hudson, Maddie, Maya, and Daisy. Her grandparents are Larissa Jordan, Nancy Goodner, Carol Bockelman, and Jerry Goodner.
Wait to see here who
Honors include the Miss Cherokee for the
Holly's escort for the evening is going to be.
She's a cheerleading co-captain, FCCLA officer, National Honor Society, and Tech Honor Society. Holly works at the Cherokee Elementary after-school program and summer school program. She is a member of the Cherokee United Methodist Church. Holly enjoys baking and hanging out with friends in her spare time. Her future plans are to attend college and major in nursing. Holly would like to thank everyone that voted for her to be queen candidate tonight. She'd also like to wish the other candidates and the team good luck. Ladies and gentlemen,
Holly's escort tonight is going to be number 15, Zachary Heller.
escorting her this evening is king candidate Zachary Heller. Parents are Kelly Fanning and Cody Heller. Siblings are Ty and Blaine. His grandparents are the late Jim and late Mary Lou Fanning, and the late Don and Ronnie Hogg. Activities and honors include football, basketball, baseball, track. He was the 2020 Class B District Champ, 2023 Regional Track Champ, 2023 Track State Finalist and Medalist, and the 2022 Dodgeball Champions of the world. His hobbies include late night IHOP runs,
One of Zach's achievements he just listed was a
while coming up
dodgeball champion. I'm not quite sure when and where that happened or where he's taking credit for that accolade, but apparently we have a dodgeball champion in our presence tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Zach Heller. Our third and final queen candidate this evening is Miss Mary Ann Hine.
Final escort for the night is going to be Jake Whitesides. Unfortunately for Jake, as a senior, he's out. He's hurt right now. I don't know what the prognosis is for Jake and if he's going to get healed up enough to where he could play as the season goes on. But he is in street clothes tonight. You hate to see that, but that's part of it. He will be escorting Mary Ann Heim this evening.
Her hobbies include sleeping, drinking coffee, and hanging out with friends.
It always floors me how many of these kids list sleeping as one of their hobbies.
Education. Ladies and
I guess when you get a little older, though,
Mary Ann Hine.
nothing like taking a good nap.
Escorting her this evening is Mr. Jake Whitesides. His parents are Robert and Georgia Whitesides. His siblings are Mariska and Galaxy.
only thing we have left to do here is bring out our ring bearer and our flower girl. I'm still not quite sure who that is going to be. I'm looking down here to see, and don't see him yet.
His hobbies are working on his Mustang and his pickup truck. His future plans are to become an electrician. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jake Whiteside.
Back in the day,
Our flower girl this evening is
when yours truly was in school,
our parents are held
we still had the old cinder track here at Cherokee, and so they would wheel the cars onto the track that the girls rode in the parade. Always neat to see the cars on the track here go all the way around. So
Her favorite color is pink. Her favorite book is Short Go Thanks to NFR. That's National Finals Rodeo, if you didn't know. Her favorite thing to do is ride horses.
looks like our flower girl is going to be
What she wants
Corley
to do when she grows
Chase.
up is be a cowgirl. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Corley Chase. Our crown bearer tonight is Mr. Crease Cudmore. His parents are Clay and Haley Cudmore.
And our crown bearer tonight is going to be Crease Cudmore.
Grandparents are Scott and Mary Pat Cudmore, Melissa Overlay, and Andy and Casey Clark, or Patsy Clark. Favorite colors are red and blue. Her favorite book is The Wonky Donkey. Her favorite thing to do is enjoy playing with her cousins, little sisters, and riding and ranching with his dad.
Here in a second, you'll get to see this dress that Corley has on, and it is
When he grows up, a country
it is
music
pretty fancy.
singer like Parker McCullough. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Crease Cudmore.
I can remember my kids doing this at one point or another, and they were not having it. People in the stands staring at them. Have to stand next to a girl. And here I got one on the field tonight in uniform, so that seemed like it was just yesterday. If you've ever been to a Cherokee homecoming before,
Your 2023 football homecoming king is Mr. Zach Heller.
Zach Heller is your homecoming king this evening. And what I was going to say is, if you've ever been to a Cherokee homecoming before, our PA announcer, great PA announcer we have, Aaron Hoggard, he loves to drag it out. There's going to be a big pause right here.
Queen is none other than
He's still doing it. Loves to drag it out. Boogie's all about the suspense. Folks, I know we got a home game tonight, but it's 15 minutes to game time, I want to make reference that my Squirtle counterpart, Adrian Avidrez, is making his way to the booth here early. We actually had a kiss out there right now, folks, and that's something that doesn't happen very often these days. Zach's teammates are kind of laughing out there. Good to see that somebody's still got that in them these days. So, your 2023 Cherokee Homecoming King and Queen is Zach Heller and Holly Bockelman. Adrian's in the booth. I told you, folks, he was going to make it here early tonight. Just doing a little pregame here. I just made Zach actually kiss the queen, so
let's give everybody another big round
great group of kids out there. Congrats to all of them. So, Adrian, we're back at home after a month. Finally back home. It feels like we've
traveled all across Oklahoma.
We have drove to Dewar and back, and
Shattuck.
We've drove to Shattuck, and we've drove to Sealing. So
yep.
Finally, after a month, after our opening home game against Beaver, we are back. We've kind of played a gauntlet, if you will, of 3 games here. You know, Dewar being a top 2-3 team in the state. Shattuck, always a perennial powerhouse.
Right.
And then, of course, going to play number 1 Sealing last week, and we ran into that buzzsaw. So, back home tonight against a Balko Forgan team that last year put it on us 46-0 out there.
Yep, pretty good. Made for a real long drive home.
It did. It made for a real long drive out there, and then
Sure.
we get there, and their booth not as big as ours, and we kind of run into that when we go places, and it is what it is. But we ended up doing Squirtle in their little visitors bleachers with all our Squirtle equipment plugged into Tony Heller's pickup behind the bleachers. But they put it on us good last year. This year, they graduated some kids last year, and then the McGowan kid, Jordan McGowan, that was there, he had moved into the Forgan area like pre-COVID or COVID-ish, and so he is not here this year. He moved back home. I don't know. It was like Kansas City or Houston area, something like that. So he's not here. So Balko struggled this year, which we can understand. We've had our share of struggles too, but should be a game. Should be a very evenly matched game. I hope we're able to do some things like we did in that.
Yep.
Hope we're able to do some things like we did in that Beaver game, and it's always nice to put it away early on homecoming. Maybe get a little more time at the dance.
Right.
That's the incentive that you always give those kids is get it done early.
Save your legs for the dance.
Save them for the dance. I don't even know if kids dance anymore.
No, they'll just stand in a group.
So they just stand in a circle, and I don't know if this door's locked here. I'm gonna have to. Coach Balko want to be in here with us. Okay. And thank you. Yep, you bet. Enjoy the air conditioner.
Yeah, like you were saying, being our second home game, we had quite a turnout. Always helps that it's homecoming with all the homecoming festivities.
Great parade today.
Yeah.
Great parade. I see people comment things on Facebook and whatever, talking about, man, I wish our parade was like Cherokee's. And really, as somebody who's been a part of it for more than 30 years, we always have a great parade.
Oh, yeah.
Always a lot of stuff going on.
I know my kids love it. They got 2 sackfuls of candy.
Yeah. Yeah, man, we threw out a ton of candy today at the parade. And, of course, there's a bunch of it left over if you drive down Grand. It's just, there's like Smarties smashed everywhere down Grand. It's seasonal for Oklahoma to be this hot, but unseasonally hot today. And all the chocolate getting thrown out as soon as it hits the ground just instantly melts. Yeah, I told Matthew Jenlick when he went and got all our candy for the fire department today, I said, do not buy chocolate, man. Right. It'll melt. But great parade, huge turnout. I joked with Coach Schombacher. I said, we got to keep pushing homecoming back further and further. One of these days, I want to have a homecoming where everybody's wearing hoodies. Yeah, that'd be nice. Because it was like. But then that put a damper on our new tradition we started, our tailgating, which is. That tailgate is nice.
That is awesome.
That is that
Thank you.
tailgate's a fun addition to our homecoming week.
Thank you to all the Cherokee boosters and everyone that had a helping hand in putting that on. It was, I know all the kids loved it. They kept talking about it. I had the opportunity to sub this morning at the school, and that's all they kept talking about. So it was pretty.
Yeah,
fun.
it just gives them a little more something to do than
Yep.
just show up there
Yep.
for the bonfire. You know, they had
Show-
volleyball and cornhole and every kind of little camping,
Yep.
throwing something game you can think of. Alan Poe had his big cooker up there last
Yep.
night, cooking hot dogs and stuff.
Yep. Thank you to
So,
the Poe for cooking them hot dogs.
You know, of course, the bonfires aren't what they used to be. I'll say
no.
back in the day,
There was actual wood burning.
well, they used to get these bundles of cardboard from the grocery store. They had a machine that bundled up the
Oh
cardboard.
yeah, the
And so,
bays.
oh yeah, so it's like a giant bale of hay.
Yep. Yep.
So they would stack those things as tall as they would, and well, they'd do that a couple nights before, so we'd always slip in and throw some black cats in
Little-
there, you know, or something.
A little excitement.
Yeah, there may have been a bottle rocket or two thrown in there back in the day. I don't know, but the downside is, oh my gosh, it took forever.
Burnt.
It took forever to put them out.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was kind of glad now that, you know, we're older and on the fire department that Coach Schumbacher and them just get some boxes to put in there, and it's not those old bundles, because we'd be up babysitting them all night.
Which for not as many boxes we had, it put out some pretty good heat.
It was.
It was nice and burnt down quick, but it got pretty big.
Old Newland, he had them soaked down in diesel. So
Oh, Newland.
you got to be careful too when you know that he's the one that did that, because Newland,
You never know.
he wouldn't be against
Never
slipping some
know.
black cats in there for you, you know. So we've got about 9 minutes here before kickoff, but you know, other than the boys that we have hurt that aren't coming back, Gavin Guffey, Trig Ream, Jake Whitesides.
Yep.
The rest of our kids are healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, as we get ready to make this district run, that's the important thing, is that we've got some healthy kids.
And started off with a big win, be a nice confidence booster for them.
Yeah,
Keep it.
absolutely.
Get their confidence rolling and keep rolling through with that through the district play.
You know, right now, you know, we only have to have 2 wins
Yep.
in the district to make playoffs. So, as we go forward here with district play, getting into district play, that's going to be important to get rolling, and kind of, you know, next week we go to OBA. So OBA is going to be a tough one.
Yep.
Tough one for us. Pretty solid team that they have down there in Enid.
Yes,
so
they do.
at least we don't have to drive far.
Right.
And they got a Buffalo Wild Wings there.
Yep, they got
We can go to B-Dubs.
they got restaurants that are open after 9 p.m.
Yes.
not out
I tell you
the
what, I wish
breeze.
that Texas Roadhouse was open that they
Oh,
have
man.
there. I can't wait for that.
Getting ready for that.
Yeah, you bet. You bet.
Them rolls are gonna meet their match when I show up.
Man, I tell you what, I always get one of them bloomin' onions or whatever they have there.
Not a big onion fan.
I can't.
Not a big
I
onion
eat so much
fan.
of that, I can't hardly eat my meal when it comes.
Well, that's just like going to any Mexican restaurant. You eat so much queso.
Queso. Yeah.
You don't even want the meal.
Yep. I was gonna look up some Squirtle games here for Class B in our area. OBA is playing Wacomas, so neither one of those schools have a very far drive. Garber tonight is over at Yale. Medford is at Boise City.
Making the trek out to the Panhandle.
I tell you what, man, you go to play Boise City, you might as well just go on to Red River and take a trip when you're done. Like you're just about there. Half the battle's over, so just head on out.
You're there, man. You're there.
You're there. Sealing, playing Pond Creek. Pond Creek Hunters 3-1 this year. You Coach Bowman's doing good things with those guys, but I don't see them doing anything to stop Sealing.
No.
You have Timberlake there at Tyrone tonight. Talk about another local school with a heck of a drive.
Yep, going out to the Panhandle.
When we were in Class C, we were in those districts where we were having to go out and play Tyrone and Boise City out that direction, and then they flipped on us and we went east and we were playing Blue Jacket and Prue, and man, we had some drives. Next year, our district, we will have Balko in our district next year, but that's really our furthest drive. We've got Sealing and Canton and O'Keene and Waukomis. We really don't have that far of a drive, for district play. So as long as Coach Schombacher doesn't throw a crazy non-district game at us there, I think most of our non-district games next year are pretty close to Pioneer, Garber, Kremlin. About to start our national anthem here. Going to be sung by Miss Carson Schombacher. Great job there by Carson. Her mom's sitting right down here in front of me. I'm pretty sure she got that singing ability from Coach Schombacher, right? Yeah. That's all Coach Schombacher.
We're sure that's
Carson
everybody's
did a great
guess there.
job there.
Yes, she
So,
did.
Chiefs getting ready to take the field here. 3 minutes till kickoff. We were talking earlier about some area games. Ringwood is playing at Turpin tonight. Let's jump over to Class C. Of course, we have Medford at Boise City, Winoka at Buffalo. They played last night, I think. I do believe, even though that score is not showing. I could be wrong. Maybe they play tonight.
DCLA making the trip out to Sharon, playing Sharon Mutual.
Yeah,
and
somebody told me, I heard from somebody that DCLA wasn't going to be able to play that game tonight because they had some kids hurt, wasn't going to have enough to play. But I don't know. I don't know if there's any truth to that.
Yep. 36-12 Winoka over Buffalo.
Winoka wins last night 36-12. About to be joined in the booth here by Coach Bockelman. Down there getting some pictures of his daughter that won Homecoming Queen. Congrats, Coach.
Congrats, Dad. You're a dad, not coach right now.
Yeah, that's right. He's a dad, not a coach. Until he puts that headset on.
Yep, as soon as that headset comes on, puts the cape on.
Coach Schombacher is he's looking up here to make sure Bockelman can hear him.
Might have to do a little swapping of the headset with Coach Bockelman. The Chiefs win the toss, elect to receive the ball.
Yes, sir. Okay. Sounds good.
I hope this song seems to work out pretty good for Kansas City when they play it. So hoping that
Hope it transfers to our success.
yeah,
Too.
yeah. Listen, they made it through the run out line without anybody falling down, dropping
No
a
one
flag.
get hurt.
Yeah,
Nope.
we didn't have a pile up.
Drop the mouthpiece.
Balko, of course, wearing the all white tonight. I always like the all white
Yes,
uniforms,
looks
but
pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think that's
Cherokee wearing their black pants tonight instead of going
Yep.
all red.
Which and
I kind of like the all red.
I
Red
like
tops, red bottoms.
all solid colors, either solid black, solid red, like you said, the solid white out there. The Balko uniforms.
I think Coach Schombacher was thinking about having a black alternate jersey.
That'd be
you
pretty
know?
sweet.
Yeah,
we should definitely buy one.
yeah. He should. He should buy one, according to Bockelman. We know somebody that could give him some insight on that. So, Cherokee is set to receive the kick here. Number 5, Kai McHenry. Number 18, Tony Macias. And set to kick for Balko.
Number 7, Gage Richard.
That kick is fielded by McHenry at about the 25, and he's going to get up to about the 35. 37, according to Boogie. Might sit down here so Coach Bockelman can see over me. McHenry's going to take the snap. He's going to be out over the right side.
Runs over a tackle. That's what you like to see.
About an
Running
8-yard
hard.
gain. That might be more yards than we had rushing last week at Sealing.
Yep. Sad to say, but it's true.
Going to be 2nd and 3.
Got Macias and Heller split right. Heller in motion. They give to Heller. Picks up a block. Gets to the
Good run there by Zach. Going to get it out across the 50 to about the 47 into Balko territory.
Nice run there by Heller. Taking what the defense was giving him. McHenry with
Kai
a keeper.
takes that snap.
Right
He's
up
cut
the
it
middle.
right up the middle.
Still
And he is
running,
gonna
broken
take it to
out.
the house. 47 yards for Kai McHenry on the touchdown. That has got to feel good
Yes, it does.
after the 3 games we have had. And that little 3-game gauntlet we had was not easy for our boys. So good to bust one there for Kai. Get a little feeling back there. And I'm hoping this game is a tale of 2 years, with, 46-0 last year at Balko. Nothing more we would love to do than return the favor.
Return the favor, especially on homecoming.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Got Heller split right. In motion. They give it to Heller. Cuts it up. 2-point good.
He gets it across the line for the conversion.
Makes it Cherokee 8, Balko Forgan 0. 11:07 left in the first quarter. Looked like Coach Schombark wanted to prove a point there. Most of the times when you win the toss, you elect to defer, but we decided to take the ball and just ran it right down their throat.
Yeah, you love to see him opening drive just come in and kind of set the tone like that, and hope that that's something that's gonna carry over for us the rest of the game. Eleven minutes to go. Cherokee leads 8-0. Alberto Alvarez set to kick off for the Chiefs.
Number 20, Zane Flowers, and number 0, Kane Cowan. Back to receive.
Bert's kick's going to go back to about the 5. Cowan fielded it. Uh-oh.
Makes a couple guys miss. It's a foot race. Can he make it to the sideline? And he's gone.
And he's going to return that kick for a touchdown, and I don't see any laundry on the field. Coach Balkman was back here in our ear right as he caught that ball, said the Cowan kid's pretty good. Some of you listening might remember that name.
Yep.
There's been some Cowans at Balko for a long time there, and they've all been pretty dang good.
Played a couple of them myself.
Well, we need to get that fixed.
Yep. We need to get that back.
But in our defense, we haven't kicked off a lot lately.
True. True. False start.
The legal procedure is the call against the Bulls.
Moving back 5 yards with the false start.
Number 1, Tyree Jackson, sophomore quarterback in shotgun.
Gives the 42.
And that play wouldn't have been good had they not had the penalty. So the Chiefs hold on the conversion.
10:50 left to go in the first quarter. Cherokee 8, Balko Forgan 6.
2 quick scores here in the first quarter. Makes it Cherokee 8, Balko Forgan 6.
Sure would like to return that favor to him right here.
Yeah, get that 6 back real quick.
Number 5, Kyle McHenry, number 18, Tony Macias. Backseat for the Chiefs. Number 14, Johnny Martinez, kicking off for the Bulls.
Short kick.
Fielded by Zach Heller at the 35. Ball is out. I don't know if they're going to say he
They
was
call
down.
him down.
Heller with the return.
He still has the ball.
45-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Chiefs.
He better. Homecoming King can't put it on the turf.
Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on their 45.
10:45 to go. McHenry takes the snap, fakes the give to
Gets a good stiff arm.
Roach. He gets the corner, and we've got some laundry over there. It looked like it might have had a face mask too, but the way some of our kids are reacting, I think we're going to have a hold over there, and we do.
I mean, you can't blame him for trying out there. He didn't know which way his quarterback was going, and he went right by him, and he was trying to get away. Effort flag there.
18 yards from the spot of the foul. So we're going to have first down and 18 coming up for the Chiefs.
So we're going to have first and 18 for the Chiefs.
Got Roach split right. Motion. Wide open. Overthrew him. Yeah, Joe Parker there.
That's one of those, Joel's a sophomore there, wide open. We had 2 wide open guys, but Joel, he's young, sophomore, but he's got to learn that he's got to keep running that route. He slowed down, starts looking back early, and slow down, and I could read Coach Schombacher's lips from here.
Credit to the line there, giving Kai.
Yeah, plenty of time. Also a little bit here too. We got the wind at our back, so that sailed a little bit. But man, you still gotta
go.
You still can't cut that route off early.
Pitch
to Heller. He cuts it back up.
About a yard shy of the original line of scrimmage.
Third down and 11.
Bringing up a 3rd and 11 for the Chiefs. Roach split right. Messiah split left. Roach in motion. The fake to him. McHenry rolls out. Unsure what to do, just tucks it.
McHenry keeps it. Gain of about 3.
Pretty decent coverage over there on the far sideline for Balko, but that play took so long, just allowed that
defense to recover.
Allowed that end to just kind of drag it out over there, and then Kai didn't have anywhere to go. So we're looking at 4th and 8. Coach Schombacher's going to go for it.
Pass to Macias. He
Pass to
catches
Macias
it.
Is complete. I'm not sure Tony needed to go out of bounds there. He got pushed, but was kind of still inbounds. But
could have kept on going.
Regardless,
first down for the Chiefs.
That'll put the Chiefs all the way down to the 21-yard line of the Bulls.
Twins right. Right.
Good block by Heller out there on the edge. Going to be good for a first down for Roach.
First and goal.
Going to give him about 13 on the 13 yards on the carry there. Good run there by Clay. Good block by Zach out there on the cornerback.
Just as you were saying that, I was about to say it too. That's one heck of a block out there by Heller.
Guy takes the snap right up the middle.
Play. Good block by there on number 50. Aiden Hall.
Their safety kind of O-laid him there. He didn't want any part of tackling Kai right there. Yeah, freshman kid there at safety for Balko. We got us a mascot tonight.
Yeah.
Adrian.
This keeps up. He's going to get a good workout. Holding.
Had some holding there, but Kai,
Keeps it. 2-point
receiver
good.
got held in the end zone, but Kai's able to run it in for the conversion.
Makes it 16-6 Cherokee. 8:41 left in the first quarter.
Good drive there by the Chiefs. Little Coach Schombacher mixed it up a bit there, threw the ball some.
Nice balanced attack.
Good to see us kind of mixing it up, you know, and trying to, you know, not be so one-dimensional.
Yep, keeping that defense honest with that deep threat. Let's see if we can stay in our lanes here and not let them go untouched. Alberto set the kickoff.
High kick by Alvarez, and it's going to about the 20. It's where it's fielded. Cowan's going to field it again. He's going to get corralled right about the 30.
Brought down by number 18, Tony Macias.
Ball on the ground, and he is going to be, Jackson is going to be brought down in the backfield by number 50, Aiden Hall. Kind of a low snap there. Jackson had a hard time handling it, and
by the time he got it and looked up,
Aiden Hall took advantage of that. So we're going to have a loss of 7 for Balko.
Is that an unbalanced set? Because they ran that tag back to that nub side.
Give over the right side there to number 19.
Levi Milliken.
Levi Milliken. And they're gonna give him 1 yard on that.
It's a pretty big boy out there, number 19. Bringing up a third down.
3rd and long, 7:22 to go in the first quarter. Cherokee leads 16-6.
False start.
False start on the Bulls. Gonna move them back 5. So we're looking at 3rd and even longer.
Justin, can you hear me?
Back the Bulls up to the 21-yard line.
Third and 21. Jackson takes a snap,
Quick
throws
pass.
it out to Cowan, and it is incomplete.
Fourth down, looks like the Bulls elect to punt. Kai McHenry deep to receive the punt.
Kicking from their own 21.
Over his head, he's brought down.
Went over his head, and he is going to be brought
Still
down
going.
finally at about the original line. Huge, huge play for Cherokee
Yes,
there.
Big stop there.
Heller mad at himself out there. He went a little high on him, and he
Yep.
ducked him.
Looked like he was expecting the kick, went high, then he regained the balance, slipped right under him.
Cherokee going to take over from the Balko 18.
Got Twins right. McHenry with the option. Pitch to Heller. Gets a block. Kicks it outside. Makes it down.
Going to get about 13 on the run.
First and goal.
Just under 7 minutes. First quarter, Cherokee leads 16-6 on the Balko 7. First and goal.
Give the Heller right up the middle. Oh,
And he might have got a yard.
I think they'll give him 2.
Looks like they're going to give him 2. Just shy of the 5. We'll call it 1.5.
You could see he had that hole there, and it closed up pretty quick.
Kai takes a snap, lowers
Cuts
his
it
head,
up.
breaks one tackle, gets it in
Touchdown.
from 5 yards out.
Two-point conversion. Pitch to Heller.
Kai gives a
That's
quick
good.
little pitch out there to Heller, and he just gets it across the line for the 2-point conversion.
Makes it 24-6 Cherokee with 6:21 left in the first quarter.
24-6. This has to feel good for our boys.
Yes.
Because last week we played the longest first quarter in the history of football at Sealing, and so obviously being on the other end of that right now has got to feel a little better. But they, Balko's got some. They've got some skilled players.
Yeah,
they've
they
got some
got some
kids that can do
players.
some stuff. So we can't
just let up.
can't
we
let
gotta
our
keep
foot
playing.
off the gas.
Nope. We got to keep playing football.
Well, we got just a minute here, Adrian. What do you think about those Oklahoma Sooners so far this year?
I like the defense.
Wait a minute, are we talking about defense in Norman?
Right.
We finally have a defense in Norman so far. I don't
we're
get
expecting
too far
that.
ahead of myself, but
Expecting that with Venables coming back. So
lowest points through 4 games in over 30 years. So, I'm not that fan that has to have them win 50-0.
But it's always nice.
It's
always
nice. It's nice, but holding those teams and not much, and I don't care if we score 50. I just want to win. Burt with a good kick there,
Goes over the head, touchback.
and it's gonna go in for a touchback. They were showing some comparisons of the quarterbacks through 4 games, and right now Dylan Gabriel, his numbers are right in there with Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts through 4 games. Very efficient this year.
Yep.
So hope they keep that going.
I keep saying the couch coach over here, and he needs to go run a couple laps before the game to get his adrenaline and nerves down. He just barely overthrowing people.
Yeah.
Brings up a 1st and 10 here for the Bulls.
Cowan in motion. And they
Ball
fumbled
on
the
the
ball.
ground.
They fumbled
Still
the
on the
snap.
ground.
Picked up by
By the
Heller.
Chiefs.
No, picked up by number 18, Tony Macias.
Macias.
Number 50, Aiden Hall, he was right there.
Yes, he was.
But couldn't pick it up. But Macias was right in behind him.
Nice short field position here for the Chiefs.
So now we have Xander Jackson at quarterback and
McHenry.
Kai to tailback.
Yes. Offset eye. This is what I like to see.
Little toss
This
to
is
McHenry.
what I like to see. Holding. Dang it.
He's going to go in for the touchdown, but they're going to call holding on Heller out there. That's old school.
Yep.
I like to see
I love
good
it.
eye or offset eye toss sweep, man. We can hear Zach's dad out in the crowd. He is not agreeing with that. Gonna move the Chiefs back 10.
Well, just like the other holding plays, that's a hustle play.
Yeah,
You never know
he's
where
out there fighting for a block. Still got Xander at quarterback, Kai at tailback. I kind of like this wrinkle.
Oh,
That got blown up.
her.
Got to get that in blocked right there.
Tight end. Got beat. Defensive end made a good play and got our McHenry in the backfield.
You're not going to get any complaints out of Xander on this either because he's getting some
PT.
some first team snaps here at quarterback. Kai back to quarterback. He takes the snap, fakes it.
Wheel route. To Heller. Pass complete. Touchdown. Nice play design there. Cleared everybody out with the split out. Heller sneaked back there on the wheel route. Perfect throw. Perfect catch. Touchdown.
He had two options there.
Yeah, he did.
Tony was wide open on the post too, so little senior to senior hook up there.
I was going to recommend that out of twins, filling that back in motion because the linebacker is going to cover it. That's a good call.
McHenry gives the Roach.
And Roach is going to take it in for the 2-point conversion.
2-point good. Make it 32 Cherokee. Balko Forgan 6. 5:20 left in the first quarter. We'll take a break. Hear a word from our sponsors.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners, delivering measurable results.
We're back. Burt with the high kick. Fumbled by Cowan. Picked up. Makes the guy
Cowan
miss.
makes
another
a couple
guy
miss. He's pretty shifty. We're going to have to get him corralled. He's going to get it out to about the 30. Tell you what, for a freshman, that kid, he runs pretty hard, got some moves.
Yes, he does. First and 10 from their own 30. They give to number 2, brought down in the backfield by number 50.
Draven Starr. Another freshman there carrying the ball for Balko.
Big freshman, too.
You have, you know, the Jackson kid at quarterback. He's a sophomore. Cowan's a freshman. That Star kid is a freshman.
If anything else, they're getting some nice fall.
Jackson takes a
Nice
snap.
play
And
in the backfield.
He is
Take
met
it
by
away,
Aiden Hall, and
Smith,
Aiden Hall
Aiden
takes the
Hall.
ball away. We're going to have Cherokee ball. Turnover, Balko. Aiden Hall just wrapped him up and just stripped that ball from him.
He blew it up and said, "Give me that ball, boy." Good play there by Aiden Hall.
Great play there by Aiden Hall to get that ball ripped away. I'll tell you what, a whole first half last week, Ceiling operated on our end of the field.
Yes.
Well, tonight, first quarter, we're on Balko's end of the field.
Oh.
They're going to say they gave him forward progress. Coach Schombacher does not look happy about that. But nonetheless,
Good play there by Aiden Hall.
good play there by Aiden. So we're going to have 2nd and 10 for Balko from their own 19. Excuse me, 3rd and 14. Jackson drops back.
Ball.
Throws high to Cowan.
Bringing up a 4th down. McHenry back deep to receive the punt. Timeout. Bulls.
Timeout, Balko. 4:21 to go in the first quarter. Cherokee leads Balko 32-6.
For nearly 20 years, has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Short punt. Takes a bull bounce to the Cherokee 49.
That'll be down just on the other side of the 50-yard line in Chief territory. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Chiefs there.
Cherokee going to take over at midfield. McHenry takes a snap. Give to Roach. Roach fighting for extra yardage. He's going to get about 5, maybe 6 yards on the carry. You know, Clayton's got strong legs, and that kid very rarely goes down on the first hit. He's always fighting for a few extra yards.
I love watching him run.
Heller in motion.
The give to Heller.
With the give. Good block out there on the edge by Roach.
Picks up the first down.
Gonna get the first down. It appears. No, they might mark him just a tad short.
Yep.
Gonna bring up 2nd and short.
Brings up a 3rd and quarterback sneak.
Be like the Philadelphia Eagles right here.
92%.
I've never seen anybody sneak more than they do with Jalen Hurts.
You got big old Kelsey. What did I say?
Tie right up the middle for the first down.
That'll be good enough for a Cherokee Chiefs first down. Mark it at the 38-yard line.
First and 10 for the Chiefs from the Balko 38. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. McHenry, he drops back to throw.
Let me see. Looks like we're going to get a little PI.
Pass intended for number 16, Tate Allison. And we are going to have some pass interference here on the Bulls.
My bad, Tate. I thought that was Tony.
Be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. He'll move the ball up to the 23-yard line.
Cherokee's going to have it at the Balko 23. 2:53 to go in the first quarter. McHenry takes a snap, cuts it up the middle, and we've got a penalty flag.
Got a holding against the Chiefs.
Another holding call there. Macias in. Allison out.
10-yard penalty. First down and 20.
First and 20 for the Chiefs. Gonna have a little encroachment here on the defense.
Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty. That'll make it first down and 15.
First and 15.
Gonna be first and 15. A give to Roach.
Still fighting.
Still fighting, just like we talked about
Yep.
earlier. Man, Clay does not like to go down on that
Yep.
first bit of contact.
If anything, I don't think you'll bring him down on 1-on-1, and he keeps them feet churning.
He's going to get it about back to the original line of scrimmage.
Second down and 10.
These boys that are blocking, these receivers that are blocking outside, they need to watch OU play on Saturdays and watch how Drake Stoops blocks. McHenry drops back the pass.
And it's caught. Joel Parker.
Pass to number 22, Joel Parker, is complete. Kai's pretty excited.
Yes, he is.
I don't know that I've seen him that excited in a minute.
Give to Heller. Jumps in for the 2-point conversion. Good.
Looked like Keller was going to get tripped up in the backfield there and able to just dive across the line for the 2-point conversion.
Make it 40.
Good effort there by Zach.
Yes, it was. He got hit, and he jumped and reached over the goal line for a 2. Cherokee 40, Balko Forgan 6, with a 1:44 left in the first quarter.
Well, hope these boys got their dancing shoes ready, because they're going to make it to the homecoming dance maybe just a little bit earlier tonight. You know, my brother and I offered to DJ the homecoming dance this year, but we said we weren't going to play anything but 90s music.
Oh.
So, you know, maybe come right out the box with some Meatloaf or something, you know, little November Rain.
Yeah.
2 good old solid slow songs that you tried to get a good
mood.
dancing partner with back in the day. Needless to say, our kids didn't think that was a very good idea.
Not to call you old or anything, but that was
Yeah.
a little before my time.
That's all right. Bachman knew what I was talking about.
Burt with a high kick. Fumble by Kane.
Oh, he picked that up at the
Brought
half-yard
down by
line.
the 5.
He's good break there for the Chiefs.
First and 10 for the Bulls from their own 5.
Kind of nice to keep Cowan in check there after that, opening 95-yard kickoff return he had. Jackson takes a snap. Little pitch to Starr there.
Nice stop there by Xander Jackson coming up from the safety position. Brings up a second, and
they're not going to give him anything on that.
No.
2nd and 10. Maybe 2nd and 10 and a half. Jackson's going to keep it. He's going to break a few tackles. He's going to get out across the 15 to the 17.
Pick up a first down for the Bulls.
You know, Jackson looks like maybe he could have a little bit of speed right there if he gets out in the opening, or out in the open. But Cherokee's done a pretty good job of corralling him so far, as the rest of them.
High snap, met in the backfield.
Give the ball to Cowan there, and he is met quick by Hall and Heller. Excuse me, that was not Cowan. That was number 3, Cameron Terrell, another freshman.
Yep.
For Balko.
And that's a quarter. Cherokee 40, Balko Forgan 6.
What a difference a week makes.
Yes.
Tonight might have been the second longest first quarter that we've had in a long time. So, into the first quarter, Cherokee leads Balko 40-6.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off. When you have a serious project that needs to be done, look no further than K&J Construction, America's leader and preferred Oklahoma company in industrial craftsmanship. We keep an old-fashioned attitude about work and that it needs to be done when we promised. More and more, that means relying on brilliant hands and hardworking craftsmen working in tandem. Effective, efficient, 24 hours.
Back with you here to start the second quarter. Balko from their own 14. Jackson takes a snap, and he is going to be brought down behind the line by number 85, Alberto Alvarez, number 50, Aiden Hall.
Number 30, Kason Wade in there, too.
Kason Wade in there getting a little PT.
Timeout Bulls.
We're going to have a timeout, Balko, and we're going to take one with them.
A day. That's K&J Construction. Visit them at knj.co or call them at 580-747-1118 to learn more.
Croft Country Chevrolet Buick GMC is your home for great deals in Alva and Northwest Oklahoma with a full line of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC vehicles and a wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and bell beds. Stop in and see why Croft Country Chevrolet Buick GMC is known for their great customer service and exceptional service record at 401 East Oklahoma Boulevard in Alva or online at CroftChevrolet.com. Find a better deal in the country at Croft Country Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726.
Back here with you. 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Cherokee leads Balko 40-6. Be 3rd and 15 from the Bulls. From their own 12, Jackson drops back to pass.
Slips the
tackle. Under pressure, shakes one.
Makes another
but
guy
he
miss.
is not going to get away from the third one. Aiden Hall. We do have a flag on the play. I wonder if Wade had a. Wonder if he had a hand up near the quarterback's face mask on that.
Oh, false start.
False start on the Bulls.
A few scores
game
for you.
A game of interest out at Tyrone. Timberlake 16, Tyrone 14. You got to think about Timberlake being a little jet lagged after that long drive to Tyrone. Balko barely gets off the punt.
Short punt.
And it is going to bounce out of bounds still in Bulls territory. They're going to mark that at about the Balko 32. Does it look like, Adrian? 36.
36.
I didn't think it went across the 35, but I guess, yeah, it did. So Cherokee's going to take over. 1st and 10 from the Balko 36. I was going to say, our chain gang needs to flip over there. They're just seeing if everybody else was paying attention.
Couple scores.
Well,
Ceiling.
looks like that's going to be it for our starters.
We get to get these younger kids some playing time.
McHenry, Heller going to be out of the game. Alvarez. Jackson's going to take over at quarterback. Roach in the backfield with him. We've got Hunter Wimpy split out. Top of the page.
Give to Clayton Roach.
Jackson gives to Roach. Back to the line of scrimmage. Pistol formation. Jackson
with the
keeps
keeper. Falls forward for a nice game.
Xander going to get it out there about 8 yards.
Still move the ball inside the 20 down to the 19. Put down at 3.
Brings up a 3rd and 30 for the Chiefs. They give to Roach.
He's going to lower his head and get it out across the 25 to about the 24.
That pickup is good enough for a Chief. First down.
Good enough for first down.
First and 10 from the Balko 24.
Xander finds a hole, lowers his head.
Jackson's going to get that out almost for a first down to about the Balko 16.
Yep.
All the way down to the 16-yard line. 2nd and 2.
Good run in there by Jackson. Seeing a hole, lowering his head and getting through it.
2nd and 2. 8:35 to go. The first half. Cherokee leads Balko 40-6.
Got
Chiefs
Hunter
are on the
Wimp.
Balko 16.
Hunter Wimp is split right. Give to Ream up the middle.
And he's going to maybe get a yard. Maybe get a yard on the carry.
Short gain.
Big old defensive end right there for Balko number 19. He just came down and blew that up.
That pickup was good enough for a first down.
And they're going to, well, they gave him 2. Maybe it was a short 2. Regardless, we'll take it.
First down.
First and 10. Going to be from the Balko 14. 7:30 left to go in the first half. Cherokee leads Balko 40-6.
Under the option.
Xander pitches it
Pitches
to
to
Reem.
Ream. Gets a block.
He's going to get it out down to about the 5-yard line.
Close to another first down.
I guarantee you my kids' eyeballs were the size of softballs right there thinking, man, I am close to the end zone.
See if he can punch it in right here.
2nd and 1 from the 5.
Xander right up the middle.
Jackson keeps
Good.
it. Touchdown, Xander Jackson.
Got number 12. Cooper can tell he's split right. They give to Ream. Makes the guy miss. Still churning. 2
And
point
he's
good.
going to get it in. Going to get it in. Good, strong run there by Tyson. Dad's going to have to dap him up a little bit when he gets home.
Yep. Kept the feet pumping. Wouldn't be denied.
Way to go, son. Dad's proud.
2 point conversion good. Makes it 48-6 Cherokee over the Bulls.
or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Burt with the kick down to about the 11. Going to be fielded there by Zane Flowers, freshman. A lot of freshmen on this team for Balko. He's going to get that out to about the 30, looks like about the 32-yard line. Got some new blood in there at defense for the Chiefs. Give to number 42, Draven Starr. Going to be good for maybe about a yard.
Great job there by Kate Smith shedding the block.
Going to bring up 2nd and 9. 6:05 to go. Jackson takes a snap, fakes the give, and he's going to be brought down over on the far sideline by number 4 Tyson Ream and looks like maybe number 50 Aiden Hall.
Yep.
Our cornerback just came shooting in right there to the inside, didn't set the edge, and allowed Jackson to get outside. So I'm sure that's something Coach will talk about, but we always got to try to set the edge out there. And we have a delay of game. Delay of game. move them back.
It'll be 1st and 15.
Not quite sure what they were running there, but regardless, a little
Got an option, kind of.
Starr and Jackson didn't quite look too sure about what they were supposed to be doing, but
Good pursuit there by the Chief defense.
might have got a yard on that play. Cherokee did a good job there, flowing to the ball. Going to bring up 2nd and 14 from the Balko 48. Give to Starr. Balko taking their sweet time in the huddle here. No real urgency. Jackson takes a snap, gives a Starr. He's going to get it out across the 50 into Cherokee territory to about the Cherokee 48.
Back to the original.
Excuse me, that was number 19, Levi Milliken.
Brings up a 4th and 10 for the Bulls.
Jackson's going to drop back to pass.
Throws it up for grabs. And it's
going to be intercepted.
Hunter Wimpy.
Hunter Wimpy on the interception. Man, he was.
Great play.
Hunter was stuck to that kid like glue.
Stride.
Got his head around, which allows a little bit of contact.
Yep.
And was able to come up, played it great. Great interception there by Hunter Wimpy.
Went up and got it. Good job, Hunter. Wakes it up. 1st and 10 Chiefs.
Cherokee's going to take over from their own 17 there after the interception. 3:25 to go. Jackson and Ream in the backfield. Jackson cuts it up.
Good enough for a short gain. Can't tell he's split left. And off the ringer up the middle, finds a hole, picks up a 1st down for the Chief.
It's like they're going to give Tyson, what, about 8 yards on that carry? We'll take it. First and 10. Cherokee from their own 29.
Ream cuts it up. Keeps the feet driving. Pushes the pile forward for a good run.
You know, in honor of the late great Balko Cherokee coach Kramer, it's the old 3 yards in a cloud of dust right here at the end of the first half for Coach Schaumacher. You didn't ever get anything fancy out of Kramer.
Nice
pitch out to Ream.
Mexico Gomez down the sideline.
Down the sideline.
And he's gone.
Yeah.
Foot race.
Woo!
Touchdown. Tyson Reed.
Great late pitch there
Yep.
by
Yep.
Jackson.
Good pitch relation.
And Tyson takes it to the house.
Pitch relation there by the running back.
Woo!
I remind everybody at halftime, the high school cheerleaders, junior high cheerleaders, and elementary cheerleaders will all be performing.
Jackson keeps
Jackson
right up the
keeps
middle.
it,
2 point
takes
good.
it in. Got the seniors out there giving the freshman a little love for his touchdown.
Yep. Love
Not
to see
knocked
that.
him over.
Love to see that. Makes it 56-6 Cherokee over Balko Forgan.
56-6 Cherokee.
1 minute, 45 left in the half.
Kind of looks like Tyson's got the old man's wheels there a little bit, taking off down the sideline.
I'm pretty sure he gets that from Mom.
His mom might say that he gets it from her, but
He definitely shows them wheels.
I know different. We tried to have a race out in the street the other night, and I
Oh,
made
no.
it about 4
Oh,
steps
no.
before I felt the twinge in the hammy. And so I pulled up.
You learn that's not a good idea.
I'm lucky, and I can still get my son. He's in a boot right now, so I let him know I'm still faster than him.
Yeah, Tyson was talking smack, and I told him I could still run, but I felt it pretty quick, so I let him think he had me.
Burt with the big kick.
Fielded and dropped at the 15 by Flowers, and he is going to be corralled there on the kickoff by Tate Allison.
Tate Allison, 16.
Good pursuit there by our kickoff team.
I don't have cash. I don't have cash.
Next week, Cherokee travels to OBA. That'll be a week from tonight, 7 o'clock.
Balko taking over from their own 17.
Oh, nice play there.
Good tackle there on defense. Who was that?
That big O.
Antonio Banderas. Good tackle there. He read that and made a good play.
I remember him from 3rd and 4th grade. He used to make them plays for us.
Second and 11. New quarterback in for the Bulls. Takes a snap.
Keep.
Number 3, Cameron Terrell. Looks like they're going to give him about 4 yards, 3. Oh, no, 2 yards. Cherokee just got a hold right here.
Finds a little runner who spins. Right down for a 4-yard gain.
Well, folks, I've said it once. I'm going to say it again. What a difference a week makes.
Yes, sir.
Chiefs took one hard last week at Sealing and bounced back here. And that's going to be the ball game. Cherokee 56, Balko 6. Little payback, from
last year.
Getting beat 46-0 at Balko last year. Great feeling here for the Chiefs. Good homecoming win.
Nice start of the district play. Get
yeah,
some momentum
so
going.
we're going to stay with you here for just a little bit. The cheerleaders are going to do their little halftime routine.
Throughout the campus, and put your trash in there for us. Thank you. Have a great trip.
Adrian, we talked about this last week. Still, it doesn't matter. No matter what happens, good, bad, indifferent, win, loss. At the end of the game, man, right here, this is what it's all about.
Yes,
so, always good to see the teams come together and pray it out at the end here.
Always awesome to see after every game.
So, you know, a lot of kids saw the field tonight. Good. That's always good when you're on the upper end of that mercy rule.
Yep.
Getting some reps for those younger kids. Building a little confidence here, going into our district play games. Tonight was much needed, man. Our boys needed it. Our fans needed it. It's not any fun being on the other end of that, but we've been there.
Is.
So
yep, know what it feels like. So
right now we've got Sealing 54, Pond Creek 6.
Shattuck 36, Warika 0.
Dewar is struggling with Velma Alma there, just 36-26, so nobody's been close to Dewar. Turpin is up 38-20 on Ringwood. OBA, who we play next week, is up 28-8 on Wacomas. You know, OBA still has a really good running back in the Cheatham kid. A lot of speed, good, powerful legs. He's a powerful back.
He sure likes to keep him churning.
Yeah. So OBA just a couple weeks ago before we played Sealing almost beat Sealing, kind of in a little rain-soaked game. Coach Manuel said his boys weren't really on their A game, but OBA should have won that game. They had a strip fumble for a touchdown that got called back.
Oh, no.
And on a holding call, had that not happened, they would have beat Sealing over at OBA. Shattuck is up 36-0. Garber is tied at the half with Yale, 22-22. Garber's starting quarterback is out. He is hurt. He is not playing, so I don't know how long that will continue there for Garber, but last word I had from some people I knew at Garber, he was, in fact, out. Changes things for them a little bit there.
Timberlake 24, Tyrone 14. Medford 8, Boise City 14.
Yeah, so we were just talking here. We've got Timberlake 24-14 over Tyrone right now in the second quarter. Medford is getting beat by Boise City 14-8. Down in the southern part of the state there, Tipton at Ryan. Hey, you know who was born in Ryan, Oklahoma? Chuck Norris.
Oh, that's right. I knew that.
Chuck Norris.
I knew that.
Also, my grandfather, Gus Ream, was born there, so he always said, you know, him and Chuck Norris shared a little bond there because they were both born in Ryan, Oklahoma. But Ryan up on Tipton there, 14-12. That's a 1-3 matchup.
Maud losing to Graham Dustin, 22-32.
So, next week, Chiefs go on the road to LBA, just down the road there at Enid. So,
come out and support.
Not a bad little drive for us. It's better than what we've had in the past. So, we will be there, be live. So, tune in, CherokeeChiefs.tv, and join Adrian and I as we bring you the play-by-play for Cherokee OBA.
Yep.
We look forward to you guys tuning in.
Have a good evening.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you, and have a good evening.
Yep. God
Boomer
bless.
Sooner.
Boomer Sooner.